This is a piece I just wrote. It still needs work, but it's an instructional for anyone looking to overcome their past. Book of the Sacred Shattering, Mipne Tikkun Ha-Olam, for the sake of repairing the world, Tikkun Olam, for beginners, or repairing the world, for beginners. Have you ever stared into the mirror, sensing a depth in your own eyes that the reflection fails to capture? A sense that beneath the surface of your everyday life, a blazing spirit slumbers. If so, then you've already felt the first tremors of a profound power, the potential for transformation that lies dormant within us all. From the timid to the audacious, countless men and women have transcended their perceived limits through this powerful shift. Imagine yourself not as a lamp, gently illuminating a narrow space, but as a roaring bonfire. Its warmth spreads far and wide, its light a beacon, drawing others in. It crackles with an uncontainable energy, fueled by your deepest passions and burning away all traces of doubt. The path to your own sacred shattering is unique. It may ignite through moments of raw honesty, where you unflinchingly confront your true self. It may be found in selfless acts that crack open your heart to the wider world. Perhaps it begins when you take that one audacious leap of faith. This metamorphosis isn't always seamless. It is often tumultuous and magnificent, testing your resolve and resilience. The promise of the sacred shattering is this: you are capable of so much more than you currently realize. So if you are ready to cast off the limitations that bind you, if you crave a life illuminated by your own fiery spirit, then embark on this extraordinary journey. You may just find yourself becoming the light the world so desperately needs. Imagine that within each of us exists a miniature world, the realm of a singular lamp. We possess a body, the solid and tangible structure of the lamp itself. There's our mind, carefully shaping the form the lamp takes, just as thoughts give order to our external existence. And finally, there's our spirit, the very essence of the lamp, the potential for radiant brilliance. Yet, most importantly, nestled at the heart of this lamp is a flame. This flame represents our awareness, the true core of our being, our soul. It is the flicker that grants us life, bestowing both light and warmth, crafting the unique beauty that sets each of us apart. But even this most vital element is held captive within the confines of the lamp. Its radiance is subdued by the shape and size of the vessel, obscured by a film of neglected dreams and unspoken fears, and stifled by the clamor of an overstimulated world. The sacred shattering is a way of breaking the lamp and freeing the flame. It is not a violent or destructive act, but a deliberate and intentional one, motivated by a desire to transcend the limitations of the self and reveal its true nature. It is a way of becoming more than what you are, of shining brighter than ever before, of transforming yourself and the world around you. But how do you do it? How do you shatter the lamp and release the flame? Well, there are 3 steps to follow, and each one requires your focus and unwavering intent. They are: witnessing the vessel, distilling the flame, ritual of transmutation. Let's go through each one and see what they mean. Witnessing the vessel. The first step is to witness the vessel, which means to become aware of the qualities and flaws of the self without judgment or shame. You have to observe the material, the form, and the capacity of your lamp, and identify the areas that need improvement or change. For example, you might ask yourself, what are the opaque parts of me, the parts that block or distort the light? These could be old wounds, hardened assumptions, or negative beliefs that prevent you from seeing yourself or others clearly. Name them without shame, just acknowledge them. What are the decorative flourishes of me, the parts that add complexity or ornamentation to the lamp? These could be rituals of comfort, patterns of thought, or habits of behavior that make you feel safe or comfortable, but also stifle or limit your inner flame. Name them without shame. Just acknowledge them. What are the dim or crowded parts of me, the parts that reduce or obscure the light? These could be fears, petty concerns, or trivial matters that take up too much space or energy in your lamp and prevent you from shining your full potential. Name them without shame. Just acknowledge them. By witnessing the vessel, you are becoming aware of the self and preparing it for the next step. Distilling the flame. The second step is to distill the flame, which means to separate the essence of the self from the shell of the self. You have to meditate and purify your core, to envision yourself as the shapeless and flickering flame, and to accept the impermanence of the flame. For example, you might do the following. Sit in a comfortable and quiet place and close your eyes. Breathe deeply and slowly and focus on your breath. Feel the fire of your core burning away the impurities, the soot that clings to it. Each exhalation is a release, a letting go of what no longer serves you. Imagine yourself no longer within the lamp, but as the flame itself. Feel the warmth, the light, the movement of the flame. What are your needs, your desires, your passions? What makes you burn brighter, hotter, stronger? This is your compass, your direction, your purpose. Realize that the flame is not fixed or permanent, but unstable and impermanent. That is what gives it life, what makes it alive. Embrace the fact that your outer vessel must change to mirror the fire within, that you must shatter the lamp to free the flame. This is your courage, your willingness, your readiness. By distilling the flame, you are detaching from the self and preparing it for the next step. Ritual of transmutation. The third step is to perform a ritual of transmutation, which means to choose a method to break the lamp and release the flame. You have to use a symbol or a tool to shatter the confining structure of the self and to witness the change that occurs. For example, you might choose one of these methods. Word is hammer. Find a single phrase that expresses your limiting structure, such as, I am unloved, I cannot change, or I am not enough. Repeat it as a mantra, stripping away the emotion, the meaning, the power of the words. Make it a mere sound, a noise, a vibration. Then, in a single breath, release it with your voice, feeling a reverberation as if the sound itself shatters the lamp. Elemental alchemy. Take something symbolic of your shell, such as a paper with your limiting beliefs written on it, or a stone that represents your stagnation. Burn it or submerge it safely, witnessing not destruction, but change. As it transforms, envision yourself doing the same, becoming something new, something different, something better. Breath of breaking. With controlled yet forceful exhalations, visualize hairline fractures running through your lamp. See them not as damage, but as pathways for the trapped light to flow free. Feel the subtle shifting of your identity with each breath as you crack open the lamp and let the flame out. By performing a ritual of transmutation, you are breaking the self and preparing it for the next step. Gathering the sparks. The final step is to gather the sparks, which means to collect the fragments that remain from the broken lamp. You have to repurpose or release them, depending on their relevance to the essence of the self. For example, you might do the following. Look at the pieces of the lamp and see the sparks of beauty and energy that they hold. Some of them are useful, some of them are not. Some of them you will keep, some of them you will let go. Choose wisely, and do not cling to what is no longer needed. Use the fragments that you keep to create something new, something that reflects your true nature, your true purpose, your true potential. This could be a new lamp, a new vessel, a new form for your flame, or it could be something else entirely, something that you never imagined.